What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, it's Captain Trucker. Welcome back to the channel. We got a really special episode today. I got some big announcements. We're going to talk about the future of tourism in the Philippines, the influx of Americans going there, why there could possibly be 1 million Americans alone in the Philippines by 2034. But first, we got some special things we're doing today, folks. We're going to take this truck. You know what we're going to do with it? We're going to get rid of it, okay? Yeah, we're going to quit the job today. I just decided to quit the job. Not really last minute, well, kind of last minute, but the first thing we're gonna do though, before we turn in this truck, we're at this grocery store, okay? So we're gonna go inside this grocery store and we're gonna buy a cake, okay? Because I wanna buy a cake for the office staff, because last week I sort of had an argument with the operations manager, and well, the dispatcher and the safety manager, they sort of got the blunt end of that, because he stopped returning my calls. But I'll tell you that story too. Let's get to it. We got to get inside this store and get this cake. We only have so much time. All right, guys, I parked in this grocery store. We're gonna have to get this cake and get out. Oh my goodness, that's expensive. What about the all-American cheesecake? It's $39. It says $39.99. Yeah. See, I got into an argument with the operations manager, so I'm buying them a cake to apologize.
Oh, well, I guess they're all $39. I guess they're on sale right now.
You're right on.
Darn.
Can you, are you able to write like custom messages on the cheesecake?
Well, they're already pre-sliced.
But you can kind of squirt something on, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You're creative.
So you'd rather have the sliced one?
Yeah.
And if not, just take the all-American?
Or you know what?
All-American's got
Okay, let's go with the fudge. Okay. That's a Cheesecake Factory cake. These are nice. I've never bought anybody a $60 cake before. You can just write like, "Thank you, Captain Trucker." That'd be awesome. It's a fudge cake. Look at your beautiful handwriting. Is that a requirement to work in a bakery? Because
No.
I wouldn't be able to do it if I had to like, how do you write in cursive with frosting? That's awesome.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Now let me put a knob on it.
Nice. Yeah, I think the box is cool.
Okay.
Let's keep it in the box.
All right.
All right, I'm a fan of balloons, so I decided to get a balloon with helium and everything.
There you are.
Thank you. I
Got it?
appreciate it. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, guys, I got my balloon. I got my custom cake and balloon. Thank you, everybody. The store is great. But back to the Philippines, guys. This topic of the influx of American expats that are going to be going there, it's pretty serious, all right? Because there's been about, on average, 2 to 3% growth per year, but we got a lot of new vloggers, a lot of exposure. So we're going to have more Americans going out there possibly in the future, especially with inflation, concerns about the US dollar, cost of living, on and on and on. I think we are going to see more people going there. So what does that mean for the Philippines? What does it mean for Americans? How can we adapt to their culture? We don't want to take our sort of colonialish ways there and try to dominate these places. We got to try to adapt to them. So these are very important subjects we got to talk about. But I'm very excited to talk about them because I feel that this channel and other channels are going to have a positive impact, hopefully, on the future of Philippines tourism, all right? Because there's some people out there that really believe that only like sexpats go to the Philippines and people just go there to party, but it's not true. And this is why, you know, we want to encourage other vloggers and more family channels and stuff like this, because it is going to be important for you know, their culture and really both of us in the future going there. So it's something that we all got to talk about. All right, I got to cruise on this truck to the office. Let's go. Sorry, I gotta wait in this parking lot for a moment for my GoPro battery to charge. So it wasn't really an argument per se with the operations manager. Basically, I was annoyed that they wouldn't pay me $225 for a layover pay. Layover is basically when you're in between loads for like 24 hours. And it's only happened like maybe 3 times the past 6 months. And I decided, you know, I don't want to like be you know, like, I don't want these people to think that I'm like mad at them over $225, but I'm not. I just wish they would have done that, but whatever. Overall, it's been a good experience. It's a good company. I've made, you know, pretty good money, a lot of good runs. In recent months, it's kind of been not the best hauls on the East Coast and stuff, but anyway, it's all good. And I've had a good relationship with my dispatcher and the safety managers, and I just don't want like I don't want to leave and then have them remember me for like, you know, me slamming the phone and telling them that they're acting like amateurs and that they're rude. I started lecturing like the HR woman and stuff. I mean, the thing is I realized that they're actually, so I kind of almost just forgot a little bit what it's like to work with my fellow Americans, and they're just a little bit more blunt and a little bit rough around the edges sometimes. But that's just the way they are. It's like part of our culture in America, as opposed to like the Philippines, right? Where people call you sir, they're very nice to you, they take their time, they're not in a rush. You know, America's very kind of cutthroat in the business world, even in the corporate world. So I think some of that was just me getting used to that again. But there was just little things that were building, and yeah. I just don't want them to think that I'm like quitting because of that. You know, I'm resigning because I need to go back to the Philippines and, you know, do my life there and everything. So anyway, I got to charge this battery. I'll be with you soon. I got a channel, you know, I got to do this for a promotion too. So. Ladies and gentlemen, to wrap it up, we've been on the road on this tour since we left the Philippines, about 191 days. We've gone 65,000 miles together. I think I hit about 40 plus states, not quite all of them. I didn't get to Maine, but most of the others actually. So, or New Hampshire, but we've been to pretty much most of the other states. But it's been so fun, and like the journey's continuing, you know, like we've been growing the channel more, and I'm gonna try to hit new places in the Philippines. I'm considering getting my son involved in the channel, and I think it'd be maybe a great project for like father and son to do together, and it'd be a lot of fun for us and the viewers. And so I want to bring you guys on the journey as we continue the journey. And yeah, we're gonna try some new stuff, and we're gonna keep this going. So I'm so grateful and I'm thankful for all you guys that have been on the road with me the past 6 months, and we're gonna take this journey now overseas. We're gonna go over the ocean, down to the islands, folks, to the country known as the Philippines, which many of you are familiar with. But yeah, I'm grateful, man. It's like pretty cool. And you guys have made this job for me so much more entertaining and fun, and made the time go by so fast, man. I used to get, because you see the way I am, I like to talk and think about stuff. Like when I wasn't doing the channel, man, I was on the road for 3 months. I mean, it was really difficult sometimes. Sometimes not, but because of you all, I was able to stay out even longer. So, and I'm building a house right now in the Philippines. So I want to show you guys the house project. And like I said, I'm gonna try to hit some new places this time. So let's continue the journey, and thank you guys so much. Please subscribe. Oh, before we go to the Philippines, I got a few other stops, all right? So we're not gonna be in the Philippines right away. We got a few stops to make first, okay? So stay tuned. It's Captain Trucker. You all take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.